Hey baby, I'm home. What are you watching? Didn't you just watch this movie yesterday? No, no, it's fine. You can watch it however many times you want. I just never expected you to like this movie a lot. Do you want to cuddle up with me? Yeah? Good. Come here. Ah. Hey babe. You know, you know how much I love you, right? So much. Well, why am I asking? Just because, you know, I want to make sure you know it. Because I need to talk to you about something really important. Nothing bad. I promise. Nothing to be scared of, okay? Just, can you promise? Can you promise to be super honest with me? Can you please tell me out loud, not just nodding? Okay, good. I love you so much that I'm afraid. I'm really scared that I'm gonna lose you. I don't know what I would do without you, and I don't think I would be able to live anymore. Do you know why I'm telling you this? Maybe I'm wrong, but as your boyfriend, I can see that you haven't been alright recently. You're not you're not yourself anymore. You seem depressed. You got very tense as soon as I said that word. I've been asking you a lot recently if you're alright, and you always say that you're fine. But, babe, I don't think you're fine. Tell me, honestly. Are you going through a depressive episode? What makes me think that? Well, a lot of things, really. Hey, can you sit up so I can look at your face? Yeah. Babe, look into my eyes. You have just been so down lately. You haven't been doing any of the things that makes you happy. None of your hobbies. You spend a lot of time doing what you are doing right now. Sitting on the couch, on your phone, while something plays on TV in the background. Well, I know that you like this movie, but it's not the same. It's not the same as actively watching it and enjoying it. Especially since you are not doing anything else that you enjoy. Oh, you've been tired lately? Yeah, I've notice that too. That you sleep in more often. That you take more frequent naps during the day. That you are too tired to go anywhere or do anything a lot of the time. No, 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 babe. No, I'm not mad. I'm worried. I'm worried about you. I'm worried that you are going through it again. I don't want to see you suffering. I want you to be you again. No, I'm not saying that I don't love you anymore. Absolutely not. I just want you to be happy again. Cannot even remember the last time I saw your real smile or even heard you laugh. You haven't even been joking around with me anymore. I really miss all of that. I really miss you being happy. Oh, babe, it's alright. It's alright. You can cry. Shh. You can cry. It's okay. You don't need to hold it all inside. Don't hold it, okay? Especially not with me. Let it flow. Let it flow, okay? Shh. Come here. There. I said, baby. There. Shh. Let it all out. Let it all out, okay? Shh. There. Shh. Do you need anything, sweetheart? You know that I love you so much, right? I would do anything for you. And I would never judge you. I just want what is right for you. And for you to be happy. But for now, just let it all out. Let the tears flow freely, okay? Shh. There. Shh. Yeah, let it all out. Shh. Sweetheart, do you need anything? Something to drink, maybe? Something sweet to snack on? I know you have a big sweet tooth, especially when you're upset. Or maybe a salty snack? Oh, no. Shh. Don't apologize. Don't apologize, okay, babe? You have nothing. You have nothing to be sorry for. You needed to let that out. I will hold you anytime you need to cry, okay? You should know that by now, right? What was that, babe? Is there something you want to tell me? Take your time. I'm still here. Just let it all out. I will give you the silence if you need it, okay? In the meantime, I will give you my ears. Just tell me anything. Anything that you want, okay? Babe. Oh, babe. I'm so proud of you for admitting that you are not okay. I know that's hard. As your boyfriend, I know exactly how heavy it is for you to say it, for you to admit it. Especially if it is coming from you. Because I know you so well. We've been together for a long time, right? You did so well, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I really do. Oh, you thought that you would go away? What do you mean? I see. You thought it was just a small bout of sadness. But it never went away. It's alright, love. It's alright. I understand. But now, you see that it's another major episode. Yeah. You probably just need your medication adjusted or changed. That's not such a big deal, right? You have been through this before, right? Your brain get used to the antidepressant and the chemicals get scrubbed out again. Remember that the doctor told you before that it is normal? That people need to have them adjusted or changed every so often? That it doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. Don't worry, babe. I will help you. I promise. I will stay by your side. I will stay right by your side. Just right now. I will do anything you need me to do. What? Do I think you are a burden? Babe? Of course not. No, babe, no. It's not a burden to be with someone suffering with depression. A lot of people go through it. It's not something so horrible that I couldn't be with you anymore. Is it hard sometimes? Sure, but that's just life. Not everything in our relationship is going to be perfect. I mean, think about how mad you get at me sometimes. Because I'm always late everywhere I go. Well, I just cannot keep track of time to save my life. But you haven't left me over it yet. Even though I'm sure you have thought about it. No comment? Then I guess that means I'm at least kind of right. But, honey, really, I mean it when I say that you have never been an actual burden to me, especially when it comes to your mental health. And honestly, I wish you would have come to me about this sooner. I can understand that you thought it would be go away. But hear me out, sweetheart. I always want to help you whenever you need it. I'm not only doing this because I'm your boyfriend. Even if I'm not your boyfriend, I will still love you and I would do anything for you. I want to be there for you while you go through tough times. Okay, babe? Even if it is just one bad day, I want to see you smile. I want to see you happy. That's why you have never been an actual burden for me, okay? Babe, are you forgetting how long I have known you? I knew about the depression since before we even got together. It's not like you have just sprung this on me all of a sudden. Well, I know that it's something you have had to deal with for a long time now, and that you will continue to have to deal with it. But I want to be tied down to you. I will be tied down to you, not your depression. Okay? It just so happened that you have a mental illness. But it is not the major flaw that you think it is. It is not a deal breaker. It doesn't make me want to leave you. I love you for who you are. Even if in reality right now you have depression, I still love you. I want to love you even more. So, trust me. Look me in my eyes. When I tell you I love you, I really, really mean it. I never want to leave you. I don't want to lose you either. So, babe, listen to me, okay? There is something I want to tell you. The fact is, I'm really proud of you. Look how strong you have become, dealing with it for so long now. I've been there too, so I know how tough it is to dealing with depression. And you're still here, fighting it. You overcome it every single time. It made you the person that you are today. The one I am so madly in love with. The one I never want to leave. Yes, I really mean it. I really, really mean it. I will never leave you. Didn't I tell you at the beginning how scared I am to lose you? How can I live without you? Gosh, I've been so afraid that you're going to want to leave the world. And it scares the hell out of me because I don't know what I would do without you. I knew I had to talk to you. before you get to that point, I knew I had to help you, to save you, because I cannot lose you. Not now. Not now. Not ever. I love you too, babe. I love you. I love you too. I really, really love you. Hey, babe. Can I kiss you? Yeah, my face is kinda gross from almost crying. Well, I don't mind if you don't mind. Tomorrow, we will figure out what to do, okay? We will get you some help. If you need to go to professional, or if you need to talk to your parents about this, just let them know, okay? I will talk to them. Hey, let them hear this message, okay? Let them know. I will talk to them, okay? Just let them hear what I'm going to tell right now. Okay? Hi, parents. Hi, family. Well, this sweetheart has been through a tough time, and I would like to recommend for this sweetheart, this lovely sweetheart, to go to a professional and to make this sweetheart have a better time, okay? To have some kind of relief, to have a happier life where this sweetheart can talk a lot about it, about the sadness, about the depression, about all those bad feelings that this sweetheart has been through. So, can we accompany this sweetheart to go to the professional? Thank you. Well, sweetheart, tomorrow we will figure out what to do, okay? We will definitely get you some help, but it can wait until tomorrow, okay? Okay? It's getting late anyways. Right now, I just wanna be with you. I want to keep you close to me. You don't have to thank me. You mean the world to me. I don't know what I would do without you. Now, shall we turn on something that you haven't watched recently? And something that we can enjoy together? It can be anything. Maybe movies. Or you just want to listen a song together with me? Or maybe you want to play your favorite games with me? Yeah? Good. Alright. Let's snuggle and do something that you enjoy to do with me. We can do something stupidly funny too. Oh, okay. I love you, babe. You will get better. Okay? I promise. Knowing how far you have gone through, and how brave and how strong you are, I believe this too shall pass, and we can fight it together. Stay strong, okay? Stay strong. Mm. Hi, it's me. Yeah, it's really me. I'm here. Well, I came to see you, to talk to you. It seemed like you needed me from what your friend said. Yeah, they explained a few things to me, and I didn't really want to believe them. But I can see you are not doing good. I mean, we didn't see each other for a while, but you have changed a lot. I'm not sure it's a good thing. Look, no, please, listen to me. You need to stop. Can you see? You're hurting yourself. Come on, focus on me. You are going too far. Your body cannot handle it. Be reasonable. Please, stop this madness. You will not achieve anything if you are dead. Look at me, look at me. That will not solve anything. You need to stop. You are enough as you are. You don't need this. Hey, hey, hey. I promise you, you don't need this. You are loved as you are. People care for you. You don't need to be anything more. No, you don't. Believe me, please. Even if it works out, you will not be happy. That will not bring you joy. That will not make people love you more. You will not be more powerful. Whatever it is you're trying to get, it's not worth it. You are enough with your flaws and your mistakes, like everyone else. We are all the same. We are just human. Nobody is perfect. That doesn't exist, and you shouldn't reach for that because it's not possible. Perfection is different for everyone. Maybe you would be for your own standards, but you won't be for your partner, for example, or for your family, or for your friends. Are you doing that just out of selfishness? Just for yourself? Hmm? Also, even if you were to think like that, you will never reach your goal. You will always find something to improve, to do better and all. You will never find yourself being perfect. And that will only bring you more frustration. Hey, failure is part of everyone's journey to achieve their goal. It's normal and it's good because it is how we learn and improve. But like everything in life, you need to set limits for your own good. Whatever people might think. Hey, you don't need anyone's validation in your life. You should do whatever you like and whatever makes you happy. This doesn't. You are in pain. You are suffering. What I see is you are destroying your life, your own life. You cannot be happy by doing that. Yeah? For how long? How much do you have to suffer for a brief kick of joy? Please, find a reason. Please listen to what I say and stop that. It's not too late. I'm sure you can find help. You have a lot of people supporting you. You are not alone. I promise. Hey, nobody cares about that. Everyone is worried, very worried about you. But some wanted to give you space to not overstep on your boundaries. And some didn't know how to talk to you about it. And others have tried, but you will not listen. And I am their last hope to talk to you out of it. Because they know how close we are, and you usually listen to me. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't come earlier. I didn't know the situation. I was so far away and I never took the time to check up on you regularly. I know I messed up on that and I'm really sorry. Truly. I never meant that. I didn't think of you or care anymore. I did care. I do care about you. A lot. And I'm here now. So please, listen to what I say. You need to stop this. Everyone will be there, and everyone will be here to support you. You don't have to be the one supporting everyone else. We all need support. You cannot just take it all on you alone and never let it out. You can rely on people too. They will not make you less of who you are. Huh? What is it? Oh, do you think that means you're weak? Of course not. You're never weak to ask for help. Where does it come from? You know, it's actually freaking brave most of the time. Admitting you cannot do something and you need someone else. It's very humble, and it shows how much you know yourself too. Your boundaries, what you can do, and what you cannot do. You know what? That's lucky attractive, to be honest. Uh, yeah, I know. I know. We are coming late to help you. So it's going to be harder to fix. But you are not alone. You never were. And you never will be. Again, I will repeat it as much as needed. You have people who care about you deeply, who love you so much. At least for them. Don't you want to try to get better? Okay, let's imagine the reverse. Imagine it was me in your place. Imagine you were the one coming from across the country to see me in that state. How would you feel? Yeah, that's right, that's right. You would want to help me. You will feel bad and sad, powerless. Yeah, all that works. You would want me to get better, right? To get help. So, why don't you want to listen to me when it comes to you? We are the same. Hey, listen. I know it's hard, but I will be there for you. I will be here, close with you. You will not face this alone, okay? We are a team. Yeah? And we never leave anyone behind. You can talk to me whenever you want. You never bother. You can ask me to hang out. Anything. You know that. Even if I'm away, we can call, video call, FaceTime, anything. Whatever you need. Hey, I didn't feel the need to do it, so I'm really sorry. I was so busy and focused on my work, my life out there. But I lost track of my life here. And again, I'm sorry for that. But you were always there for me. I bet for everyone close to you. And you need to know that those people, me, we all are here for you too. We all care. And we want you to get better. You don't want to go to your funeral because you went too far. Hey, yeah, that will happen if you keep doing this. And deep down, I'm sure you know it. If that's your goal, I will gladly try anything I can to change your mind. Life is so worth it. I know some moments are really dark and sometimes it seems like they never end. But there is light too. Some lights are so bright, even if they don't last, they are worth fighting for. Yeah, I promise. Spending time with you has always been the brighter light in my life. You are so amazing, and I do hope we will again. So, what do you say? Are you going to try this with me? Thank you. Thank you so much. I know you can do this. I will help you. You are not alone. I love you a lot, you know. Hey, sweetheart. Guess who just came through your window to visit you? That's right. It's me. Oh, and my hips didn't get stuck this time. I got your text not too long ago. As soon as you told me you were feeling lonely, I came rushing right over. Because there's no way I can leave my good girl alone when you need me, sweetheart. I'm like your Superman. All that matters right now is you. Since you have been feeling lonely, I thought I could give you company. So, here I am. I'm glad you texted me actually. I was feeling a bit lonely myself. Well, I always feel lonely without you. But a good way to cure that loneliness is with a nice, loving hug. So, what do you say? Would you like to be a good girl and give me a hug? I would be stuck if you do. I think I might even give you a reward if you do. Well, sweetheart, I'm not going to tell you what the reward is until you hug me, silly. Where is the fun in telling you? I can promise you, you will be so excited to get it from me. There we go. Didn't I tell you that a hug would be a nice way to deal with what you're going through right now? I feel so at peace with you. You are such a good girl for letting me enjoy this moment. I know this is about you and about me trying to comfort you. But I cannot help it if I'm overjoyed to hug you. You are such a sweet, good girl. It's my natural state to be obsessed with you. Why else do you think I keep a few strands of your hair inside my locket? It's because you're so precious and I love you. Wait, remind me. I did ask you for the strands of your hair before I took them for my necklace, right? Uh, um, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I must have forgotten to ask. I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Again, tell you what, I will have to give you another second reward later. Okay? I'm sure I will be able to think of something that will bring you pleasure. But we can think about that later. Since you're hugging me, still have to give you your worst reward. Hold on. Excuse me for a moment while I go get it from my bag. Mm. Ah, okay, here it is. Ta-da! Well, I know it doesn't look like much, man. Well, that's because it's a key. But it's not just any key. It's the key to my house. I figured this way, you wouldn't have to worry about being so lonely anymore. Anytime you feel lonely, you can just come over to my place and use the key to get in. I'm figuring you are not going to want to come through my window after all. Though, I suppose, if you did, your hips wouldn't get stuck like mine. Oh, but I'm getting off track here. The point is, I felt like this was a good way to comfort you and take care of all of your needs. And good company is also a need, just like hunger or thirst. And you are my huggable good girl, so, you know, I will always drop everything to take care of your needs. Any of them. So, anytime you feel lonely and you want to talk or even just to be with me, feel free to come on over. It doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. You can come whenever you like. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you name it. Even if I'm not awake, I really don't mind. So, for instance, if you ever feel like you're just dying to cuddle someone, you can visit my place. You can walk right in, even if I'm asleep. And you can slip right on into my bed and cuddle me. I give you my full consent. My place isn't that far from you. It's walkable. I moved just so I could be next to you after all. But even so, if you want me to give you a ride, just give me a call or a text if you prefer. I know calling can be anxiety inducing sometimes. Whatever makes you more comfortable. I just want to comfort you and love you. Because there isn't anything in the world I love more than you. Since you are my wonderful good girl, I love you so much. I know I say that a lot, but that's just because it's true. So, I hope it's not a bother when I say I love you so much. You don't think it's a bother, right? I'm probably just overthinking things a lot. You like it when I tell you I love you, don't you? I mean, of course you do. You call me over here just because you wanted some attention, right? And then there's nothing wrong with calling me over for attention. Since I love giving it to you and I always love getting attention from you too. Well, I guess you didn't really call me over to visit. I visited on my own initiative. But still, I guess what I'm trying to say is you are my good girl and I love you. I don't know why I'm making things so complicated. The truth is, it's just that I love you. That's all. I love you. I think about you all the time. Whether I'm with you or whether I'm all alone. Without you. And I'm without you much more often than I would like. So, it made me really glad to get your text actually. It gave me an excuse to come visit you. And I always want to visit you. Well, I'm a bit afraid of coming across as too overbearing and pushing you away though. I think those fears might even be justified. I mean, I made a copy of your key that one time. I don't know if that's why you changed your lock, but that's got to be overbearing of me, right? So, I'm always afraid that you will get sick and tired of me, you know? But you're always telling me how lonely you are when I'm not around. It makes me feel safe. It makes me feel secure. Like, I don't have to worry about getting hurt by you leaving me. I would hate that. I would hate for you to leave me. I don't know what I would do. But you would never leave me. Right? Because you are my good girl. And because you are lonely just like me. I would never leave you either, of course. You are a permanent part of my life. I couldn't exist without you. I can only get out of bed because I think about how maybe I will be able to see you today. I can only go to work thinking maybe I can use my next paycheck to buy you something nice. I just cannot express how much I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Could never let anything try to take you away from me. I think that's why I always tend to cling on you. I know I always get so clingy, whether grabbing onto your arm, or putting my arm around you, or always holding on to your hand. It just makes me feel so secure. When I can cling on to you like that, the feeling of you against my hand or against my arm is a reminder that you're still here with me. It's a reminder that you are mine. And I am yours too, of course, sweetheart. I'm always here for my good girl. It's my pleasure to be able to help you. I just wish I could help you more. When you texted me about how you were lonely, I just felt so. I wish I could have been right next to you as soon as I got that text. I wish I could have just teleported to your side. Because if you are hurting from feeling lonely, I don't want you to have to suffer that for a single second longer. You are too good for that. You are too much of a good girl to have to go through that. But you know, you don't have to suffer this alone. I know I gave you the key to my place so you could come over whenever you like. But it doesn't just have to stop there. If you would like, you could move in with me. I think it would be a good environment there for you. It will be just the two of us. There is no one else there to bother you, other than me. But I'm not a bother. Right, sweetie? And I always keep the place super spotless and clean because I always want it to look the best for you. So I'm sure you will find it a very welcoming experience. And if you would like, as much as it pains me, well, I don't know just how close you want to be with me. But if it is too much for you to share a room with me, which I can understand by the way, you can have your own room all to yourself. I would only enter when you let me. I love you and I want to be close to you. But I'm trying to respect you and not overstep your boundaries. See, sweetheart? Aren't I treating a good girl like you just right? But if you want to share a room with me, I would be delighted. I've always dreamt of that. I've even had a big bed from the start, just in case you ever wanted to share it with me. And you can share my bed with me. You're such a good girl, so I have to treat you right after all. And while I'm sharing my bed with you, who knows what else I might want to share with you? I might even think of something I can give you for your second reward that I owe you. Doesn't that sound nice? Well, deciding if you want to move in with me or not is a big decision to make. Tell you what, I don't think you have ever had a tour look at my place. How about for now, I can take you to my place and I can give you a tour. Then we can go from there. And while we are there, just the two of us with no one else, you can tell me if there is anything you want for your second reward. Ask for anything you like, whatever you like. You know I can never say no to you because you are my good girl. Sweetheart, what's wrong? It's still the middle of the night. There is still plenty of time to sleep. Oh, did you have a bad dream? You can tell me about it, sweetheart. If it will make you feel better. And I think it will. Oh, your birthday. Come here, come here. Let me cuddle you. Shh, 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 shh. There. Shh, 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 shh. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Nothing's wrong. You're with me, darling. You're safe. I will protect you, okay? What you saw was just a bad dream, okay? There is no way I'm going to leave you in real life. I mean, my phone alerts me if you are more than 10 meters away from me, you know? I only got that app for your tracker because I want to stay with you forever and ever. So what you saw in your bad dream that I had left you is just that it's just a bad dream. But if you would like, maybe we could get a tracker for me too, sweetheart. Hmm? Would that make you feel better? Then you could always know where I am. I would be glad to get that for you if it will put your heart at ease. You deserve that much because you are so sweet. You are so precious. Most importantly of all, you are my good girl. The best girl I could ever ask for. There isn't a girl gooder than you. Well, okay, maybe the word gooder isn't a word. But there isn't a girl better than you. Because you are the number one good girl in the whole wide world. Oh, sweetheart. Did that cheer you up? Getting called a good girl by me. It did, right? Good girl? Hmm? Yeah, you are my good girl. It always managed to put a smile on your face. That's good. You know why? Because you deserve to be happy all the time. You know what else? I really love calling you my good girl. You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, and I love to call you my good girl. Can you guess why? Yeah, it's because you are my good girl. My good beloved sweetheart good girl. And I love you. In fact, you know what? Since you are such a good girl, I think you deserve a little reward. Can you guess what it is? Come on, try guessing it. Come here. Come rest your head on my chest. It's got your name on it. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that. You're always so quick on the uptake. Because you're always such a good girl for me. I know the reward is a bit down to earth. So I'm sorry if you were hoping for something more exciting than closer cuddling. But it's okay. You need sleep more than excitement right now. And being excited is going to make it hard for you to sleep. I can spoil you properly later, okay? Because you are my good girl. But for now, just focus on my voice. Focus on the feeling of my arm wrapped around you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And drift off to sleep. You can wrap your arms tightly around me too. That way, you will know I cannot get away. It's only fair for you to keep me here. I don't let you leave me either, after all. But that goes without saying. Because you are such a good girl. There is no way I could ever let you leave. Don't worry about anything, sweetheart. Let me worry about it. I will take care of everything. Just be a good girl and focus on going to sleep, alright? Just go to sleep and have some nice, sweet dreams. You deserve dreams as sweet as you. I hope you will have sweet dreams about me. Maybe this time, you could dream about us going on a date. Just the two of us. Like a picnic. Under the night sky. With a cold breeze and a sky full of stars. I would be only looking at you though. Of course. Because you're just that precious. Maybe the dream could be on a remote island far away from all the troubles of the world. That way, there would be nowhere for you to get away from me. And there would be nowhere for me to get away from you either. Well, not that I would ever try that. Because you're such a good girl and you're just so adorable and precious and I love you more than anything that ever existed. But it's a nice thought. Just the two of us. And the sound of gentle waves. Your hair is so nice. I hope you don't mind if I play with your hair a bit. That's a good girl. You're always such a good girl for me. And your hair is so soft in my hands. Could just play with it forever. I just cannot stare at it without feeling like it's calling out to me to play with it. Oh, I know that sounds kinda creepy, but I mean that in the best way possible. Trust me. It's so enticing. It's making me sleepy actually, sweetheart. And the one who's supposed to be helping you sleep. Not the other way around. But I guess you are such a good girl. Couldn't help but help me, huh? That's so sweet of you. That's just one of many reasons I love you. I love you so much. I think about you all the time. You know? I think about you when I'm doing laundry, or when I'm driving, or when I'm cleaning. Anything really. I'm always thinking about you. Because I just cannot get you out of my head. You're always in there. Because you are so sweet and pure. You are also precious. And I had no idea what I would ever do without you. You are the most valuable thing in this world. Especially since you are my good girl. Maybe I should tell you what thoughts specifically I have about you. Well, sometimes something really innocent. Sometimes I just think about how warm your hand is and how I would love to hold it. Sometimes my thoughts are, well, sometimes they're a bit less innocent. Quite naughty actually. And I think about a bit more than just hand holding. But you can hardly blame me. You're just too hard to resist. You do things to me, darling. You make me go crazy for you. When I see your hand, I'm desperate to hold it. When I see your cheek, I'm desperate to kiss it. But most importantly, when I see you like this, needing sleep, I'm desperate for you to get it. Because a good girl like you needs her rest. So you should have a sweet dream, sweetheart. You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't know what I did to deserve a girl as good as you. I don't think I did anything. Really. You're way too good for me. But I guess life is unfair like that. But it's okay. Because in this case, it's unfair in my favor. If life is going to put you down in my lap like a gift for me, then I will gladly take it. And I'm never giving you back. Because you're sweet. Because you're lovely. Because you're cute. You are really cute. Because you're precious. Because you are such a good girl. I mean, you never give me trouble. You're always so understanding. You love me even though I handcuffed you that one time. Or stalked you that other time. Well, times. But You're always so understanding of my very special form of love. And that just makes me love you even more. More than you could ever imagine, sweetheart. It makes me happier than you could ever imagine. And that just makes me want to make you happy too. I want to give you all the affection and care a good girl like you deserve and needs. I want to make you smile every day all the time. I know that life isn't like that and that isn't really possible. But that won't stop me from trying. And I want to write your name all over my body. That way, you know that I'm yours and that I dedicate myself to your happiness. Because your happiness is the most important thing in the world. And do you know why? It's because you're the #1 good girl in the entire world. Maybe I won't write your name all over my body though. I'm not sure if you're into that. But we can talk about it later, sweetheart. We can go with whatever floats your boat. We can do whatever you want. But sweetheart, we can do it later after you get your rest, okay? Don't worry. I will still be here after you wake up. I will probably still be playing with your hair even. It's just that addicting. Well, I suppose I cannot be playing with your hair all night. I should get some sleep too, eventually. But don't worry about me, darling. I had a nap earlier. This is all about you. I will be fine even if your hair keeps me up a bit. Just focus on get some sleep, okay? Like the good girl I know you are. I really do love you. Sorry, I know I'm repeating myself a bit here. It's just that. That's the thought that keeps running around in my head right now. My head feels blank in a way. Like I'm not having any complex thought. I'm just thinking, I love you. I love you. I love you. Again and again and again in a very instinctive lizard brain kind of way. But that's not so bad, right? It's not really a bad thing. Since I honestly love feeling like this. I love to love you. I'm gonna get those thoughts keep running around in my head. Because you're precious enough to deserve them. You're precious enough to deserve my obsession. More, actually. Every single atom of you is precious. An absolute treasure. A treasure I don't intend to share. But that's alright. You know I will always take care of you. I could never allow anything less for my good girl. Whether you are sick, whether you are tired, or whether you are just feeling down. No matter what happens to you, or how you are feeling, I always want to be there to take care of you. To make sure that you're okay and to make everything better. I especially want to take care of your hair. Because this is really just too much fun. Thanks again for letting me do this, sweetheart. I'm so glad that you are in my life. I don't know what I would do without you. Cannot even think about it. But that's okay. I don't have to think about it. Because you are here with me. Safe and sound. Nestled in my arms, cuddling with me. It's just me and my good girl. That's you. This is what I was made for. I was made for moments like this. To give you all this tender care and physical affection. You're such a sweetheart. Since you have given yourself to me, I have to give myself to you too. You have welcomed my very, very devoted love with open arms. So naturally, I'm going to return the favor. You accept me. You accept that you're mine. That's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted from my lovely good girl. When I feel you in my arms like this, when I see you smile to be with me and me alone, that completes me. That justifies my existence. This is my definition of happiness. You are my definition of happiness. I love you so much. You made me feel like I have a place in the world. You made me feel like my love is okay. And it is okay. You have convinced me of that. It just makes me love you so much. If you could read my mind, it would be just me saying, I love you. I love you. I love you over and over and over and over again. And that's the truth. I love you. I want to give you a place in the world too. And haven't I? It's right here, in my arms, where you belong. I would do anything for you, sweetheart. I would do anything for my sweet, sweet good girl. I would climb mountains or march through the desert. I would steal or lie or cheat for you. I would fast for months for you. That's just what you do to me. That's just the way you make me feel. You foster this sort of devotion in me, sweetheart. You make me happy to be extreme for you. You make me so happy. So giddy. I always feel like I have to contain myself. Like I have to strain myself to my limits to not constantly laugh maniacally out of joy just from being next to you. But even if a creepy giggle or two leaks out, you still love me. Because you're so sweet, so pure, so irreplaceable. Because you are my good girl. I love you too, sweetheart. I wish I could just sit you down and tell you I love you again and again, 1,000 times over. Well, actually 1,000 times isn't all that much. I think 10,000 is the absolute minimum here. But yeah, I would love to just tell you I love you 10,000 times over. But then, you might get bored. And we cannot be having that. Because a good girl like you deserves better. I guess I could just record myself saying I love you and then playing it on loop. But that's not the point. I just want to show you how much I love you. You know? Just want to express my affection for you. That's a natural thing, isn't it? And saying I love you each and every time 10,000 times is just how I feel I would be able to express just a small part of my love for you. That might be a bit too much for you, but let me at least say just one more time. I love you. You're such a good girl. Are you finally starting to feel asleep? That's good, darling. Just let yourself drift off to sleep. I will keep watch, okay? I will make sure nothing bad happens to you. You are safe with me. There. I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. Because I'm really enjoying this. You are so comforting to me. Don't tell anyone I have a physical addiction to you, okay? This isn't a problem I want to solve. I enjoy having you as mine like this. And I enjoy being yours. I am all yours. 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 Just yours and no one else. Because you are my good girl. So you're the only one for me. And since you are my good girl, be a good girl and just empty your mind, okay? Fall asleep. A good girl like you shouldn't have to worry about anything. A good girl like you needs love and rest. I will provide the love and you just go to sleep, okay? Okay, sweetheart? So just get some rest. I will still be here when you wake up, ready to start a whole new day of loving you.